We made it. 5 months of daily trips to check in on construction, countless phone calls, a lot of money spent, but the Bentonville, Arkansas Airbnb is complete. There are a lot of directions we could go with this video, but most importantly, I want to give you a real-life look at renovation costs and how the budget can get blown up with just a few small line items coming in higher than you anticipated. But first, I want to speak on the real estate deal itself. So we're going to talk about the numbers behind the deal. Back in March, April of 2022, the property was listed for $450,000. After a couple of weeks of back and forth and me thinking the deal was dead, we secured the property for $375,000. With it being on the MLS, the seller was willing to pay a sales agent 3%. I represented myself, and so we secured the property at net $365,000 with about $10,000 in commission payable once the brokerage splits were sent out. Looking at the market, I do think this was one of the better deals in Bentonville, Arkansas from that April 2022 buy, looking about 180 days backwards. There might have been one or two that were better than the deal we secured, but it was definitely one of the best. Our appraisal with our commercial lending outfit backed up this claim. We used a local bank with one of my favorite contacts, and they created an appraisal for $400,000. Purchase price of $375,000, net buy price with the commission of $365,000. On closing day, we knew we were in the money, $35,000. However, there wasn't much time to celebrate because I knew that this would be a full-on, full-scale renovation, and that cost would get absorbed very quickly. Home was a small one, 944 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. At the net buy price, that is a cost per square foot of $387. Seems very high, but the home is very small, and it is in a very desirable area of Northwest Arkansas. We took photos on closing day, as well as photos after the renovation. As you can see from these original photos, this home badly needed a full renovation. We budgeted $65,000 to $70,000 for the all-in renovation, and we blew that out of the water. That's where the pain sets in. We ended up over 6 figures. Our construction cost was $108 per square foot on the 944 square foot home. Do the math, we ended up spending just over $101,000 all in to make the final product. At the $365K net buy price and the $101,681.85 renovation, we ended up at $466,681.95 for the property. We'll assume an additional $10,000 for some closing costs and holding costs. So let's call the final tally $476,681.85. We secured our financing of the $375,000 purchase price at 15% down. So we were out of pocket $56,250 at closing, plus the $101,681.85 for renovations, and $10,000 to account for closing costs and holding costs, or a grand total of $167,931.85 in cash out to finish the property. Let's talk good news. So, not bad news, but those numbers are large. I'm still getting used to that. This was our first full-scale renovation, and it will be the last one for a while after going through those numbers. But my estimates as a real estate agent, comparables indicate the property to be worth $600,000 flat. And I believe this would be achievable on the market, paired with our $4,000 a month in gross Airbnb booking estimates that have proven true thus far. So conservatively, with selling costs, Taylor and I believe we created $100,000 in value. So we've hammered all the high-level details of the Second Street project. I mentioned the number $101,685. What is that made up of? I've broken down our spending into 9 categories. The largest is construction. Construction made up $34,900 or 34.32% of our total budget. Let's talk about the second largest category, which is rough-in. We spent $24,600 on rough-in work. HVAC led the way at $11,900. Electrical followed at $9,000, and plumbing, which included a new toilet and water heater, came in third at $3,700. This work took about 6 weeks, including the demo work beforehand, in which we completely gutted the house. All right, back to construction. I leaned on Horacio of Rodriguez Painting to help me sub out all the work, heavily on construction especially. Kitchen, bathroom vanity, and living room cabinetry ended at $7,800. New sheetrock, punching out the back door, and texturing all the walls cost $6,000. Flooring and tile labor cost $5,800. Trim and doors, material and labor added $5,300. Interior painting was $5,300, and exterior painting was $4,700. Moving on to the third category, final finishes on the exterior. So this ran $12,406. This was anything we did to spruce up the exterior and add value in that way. We built a new privacy fence for $6,806, which included horizontal slats and a cedar frontage fence to add a little bit of a design element. The new deck was $2,000. Insulation was $2,000. Landscaping $1,500. Power washing $500. Materials is the fourth category. So we spent $5,475 on flooring and tile. Replacing all windows in the home costs $4,600 flat. Labor is the fifth category. The only strictly labor payment we made was the cost to gut the house. We spent $7,300 to do so. This was the first thing that was done. Work was done in about 48 hours. Category 6, we spent $5,500 on appliances and fixtures. This included all light fixtures, fans, the refrigerator, washer and dryer, oven and range, and dishwasher, all of which are brand new stainless steel base model Maytag appliances that we got in a package, had a little bit of savings there. Category 7, final finishes on the interior, cost $5,500. $5,000 of that was furniture and decor, mainly from IKEA. Category 8 is site maintenance, and category 9 is fees. So starting with site maintenance, that was providing a roll-off dumpster for the entirety of construction so that the crew had a place to dispose of all construction material. Kept the site clean, kept people on track. Very important as a contractor that you're providing that. I did not account for that expense. That was something that we spent $800 on. And then fees. So it costs about $600 in fees to get permitted with the city, have the city come back for call outs for inspections and to approve things throughout the process. So that was another cost that I did not budget for. My name is Drake, running real estate here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for following along with us throughout the 2nd Street renovation. And I want to encourage you guys. I think I dropped a lot of heat in this video. Michael and I were very excited to bring it to you. We didn't want to just hit you with the flashy, fun video of here's all the construction going on in our little version of an HGTV show. That's not what it's all about. This cost breakdown video really shows the pain that you feel as a real estate investor that's going for property 4 or property 5, or maybe it's number 1 or 2, to where every single move that you make is a chess move. And if you make the wrong one, you could set yourself pretty far back. So thank you guys so much. We're up to 120 subscribers. Started this channel a little over a year ago, and we took a hiatus because we were so deep on this renovation that I was just doing, and I wasn't telling the story as much. I'm looking for the end of the year to get back to storytelling, and hopefully that helps you guys with whatever you're doing, and I'd really be interested to know. So thank you guys for watching, and we will be back with some more content for you very, very soon. Again, this is Drake running real estate here on YouTube. I'm out.